Okay, now that we have our grass launched and running, it's time for us to focus on our Giga person. So this is our main Giga, and just like with the grass, we're not going to use this guy. We're going to use clones of this guy. So first thing we're going to do is we need to create a add Giga button so that more Gigas can show up. So we're going to create a new sprite. We'll use the exact same guy as before. Giga. We'll say OK. But now we're actually going to edit this costume. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to make this significantly smaller. In fact, I want it to be the same size as the guy over here. So one more click, I think will do it. OK. And then I'm going to add some text to him, which is a big plus, except I want it to be black. Okay, and so I've got a plus button and a Giga button, and this means add more Gigas, basically, this little plus thing. I still think the plus needs to be bigger, so let's make the plus bigger. Okay, you can see it right here, what it's kind of going to look like. And then I'm going to put a box around the whole thing. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my box tool. I'm going to make it a filled box, click on white, put it around everybody, and then send that to the back. Then I'm going to rearrange a couple things here. I want to move the Giga over, move the plus button over. Why are you not letting me move? Move it with the, oh yeah, I'm just going to move it with the arrow keys, I guess. Okay, so I've moved it over. So this is what my plus button is going to look like. Probably should make this have an outline. So maybe I already blew that. You know what? I'm going to draw an outline around him. So to do an outline, I'm going to just make another box and then just have the outline, not the interior part. Draw a little black line around that. Okay, so now I've got this plus button. And it looks pretty good. So here we go. And I'm going to move him over here. Now, a lot of people in the last videos that we were doing with the squares said that their guy kept moving around to different places. So we're going to take care of that too. The first thing we're going to do with our script is we're going to say when this is clicked, I want you to forever do something. Forever, I want you to set X and Y to what X and Y currently are. So if I go here, this is already pre-filled to its current location. So there. So now it will always be there. In fact, even if I try to move it, it will snap back to where it's supposed to be. So that's great. This means that it's not moving. The next thing I want to do is I want to do the same kind of blink thing that I did last time, which is, remember how we had, if the mouse was over the button, we had some feedback to the user to let them know that it was over the button. So we're going to put in some sensing, which is, well, we'll create a new block because we'll use it for a lot of things. Our new block will be mouse over. So I want to do some mouse over stuff. So this is what mouse over does. If the mouse is over you, then I want to change the look. So I'm going to change the brightness effect. I think it is. Yeah, brightness effect by 50. Or actually, I will set, not change, set the brightness effect to 50. Set brightness effect to 50. And if not touching mouse pointer, then set brightness effect to 0. So I actually need an else as well. So if touching mouse pointer, set brightness effect to 50. Otherwise, set brightness effect to 0. Set brightness effect to 0. Put this here. And then put my new block that I just created, mouse over, in here. And let's just see if it works. It does. See how it fades out when my mouse is over it? Okay, now I also need to define what to do when I'm clicking it. So, control, if, okay, it's the same thing that we did last time. Okay, so I'm going to do make a block click, and this is what click is going to do. If the mouse is down, or if it's touching the mouse pointer, so if touching mouse pointer and mouse down, so if both of these things are happening, then I'm going to say create a clone. Create a clone of Giga. Create a clone of Giga and wait until mouse not down. So otherwise you don't want to be sitting here going and having all these Gigas be created. So wait until mouse not down. So not mouse down. Okay, and so now I'm going to say click. Done. Okay, so this button will create copies of Giga. Let's make sure it works. And so every time I click on this, it should be creating another one of these, which it did. See, there's no more, but if I click on one more time. Wait, why didn't you show up? Oh, maybe that's not the clone. Yeah, the clone was there. Okay, so this is my clone guy. Which one's a clone? Clone keeps moving around on me. That's weird. But it's not always the same one. But anyway, it in fact is working. It is launching clones. So what I've done is I've created my plus Giga button that launches clones of Giga. Of course, we're going to have Giga do a lot more than just sit there. But the next step is, so you've done the grass, and now you should have your add Giga button functionality done.